Good morning, my students, and welcome to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. Very good. Today, my children, we're going to start with a new, very interesting and very important topic, additions. Now, the word addition in Spanish means sumas, okay? For this, it's very important that you remember all of the previous numbers. So, do you remember that one day I mentioned it that was very important that you work constantly with the numbers? ¿Recuerdan cuando les había dicho que era muy importante que constantemente trabajaran y repasaran sus números? Bueno, the reason why is because today we're going to start with mathematical operations, in this case additions. La razón por la cual les pedí eso es porque vamos a empezar con sumas, vamos a empezar con operaciones matemáticas. So, I trust in you that you remember all of the numbers, okay? Now, let's start. First of all, once again, the word addition in Spanish means suma. Quiere decir que vamos a sumar, vamos a ir aumentando el valor de nuestros números, los vamos a ir sumando, okay? Very good. Now for this, I'm going to explain you two options of how to make additions. The first one is the one that is written, la primera va a ser escrita, and for this I have the examples right here on the whiteboard. Very good. Now, first of all, let's see what do we have. Here we have two fruits. What's the name of this fruit color red? An apple. Very good. Now remember, the apple is a fruit that is color red. Now, first of all, how many are here on the first part of the addition? ¿Cuántas tenemos en la primera parte aquí arribita? How many apples? One. And on the second part, y abajo, ¿cuántas tenemos? Another. We have one and we have one. Now, we're going to join these two objects. Vamos a unir estos dos objetos para saber cuál es nuestro resultado. One plus, now this symbol right here, este símbolo que aparece aquí, that looks like a cross, que parece una cruz, it's called plus. Whenever we see this symbol next to the object, it means it's an addition. Cada vez que tenemos este símbolo al lado de nuestros objetos, nos indica una suma. Si no tenemos este objeto, es muy difícil que nosotros entendamos de qué estamos hablando. Okay? So it's very important that if we want to make additions, this symbol appears. It's very important to have this symbol. This means an addition. Now, under the objects, we have a line again with color red. This line is important because it indicates the end of the addition. Esta línea es muy importante porque nos indica el fin de la suma. Si no tuviéramos esta línea, quiere decir que nosotros podemos poner más objetos. ¿Ok? Pero cuando tenemos nuestra línea, indica que esos son los únicos objetos que vamos a contar. Okay, very good. Now, for this, once again, let's count the objects to see what's the total or the result. 1 and 2. So the result is number 2. Now, do you remember the shape and form of number 2? The dog. Very good. Remember the number 2 is like a dog. And that's the result of our addition. Ese va a ser el resultado de nuestra suma. Okay? Very good. Once again, my children, important aspects of an addition. The plus symbol and the line to indicate that that's the total of objects. Okay? Very good. Now, next to it, we have another addition. But in this case, we have it in horizontal line. En forma horizontal quiere decir que los objetos o los números van a estar acostados, okay? The first addition, the the objects are in vertical form. En forma vertical quiere decir que están parados. Horizontal form cuando los objetos están acostaditos. Okay? Very good. Now once again, first of all, what objects do we have? Here we have oranges, like the fruit. Okay? We have oranges. Now we have the plus symbol. This indicates that this is an addition. Recuerden que este símbolo indica una suma. Next to, we have another object that we are going to count. And next to, we have a second symbol. Tenemos un segundo símbolo. Este que tenemos we have two lines, one up and one down. It indicates result. Whenever we have this symbol, cada vez que tenemos este símbolo, indica el resultado de nuestra suma. Okay? Very good. Once again, we are going to start counting the oranges to see what's the result. For this, remember, please help the teacher. 1 plus 1 equals, es igual a, we have 1 and 2. 2 oranges. So what's the result? ¿Cuál es el resultado? Number 2. Why? ¿Por qué? Because that's the total of oranges that we have. Es el total de naranjas que tenemos. 1 and 2. So the result, number 2. For this, remember, number 2, once again, is the dog. Excellent. Very good. Now, there is another form to make additions. We can make additions with our hands. Podemos hacer sumas con nuestras manitas. For example, here, imagine that we are going to count invisible apples. Imagínense que vamos a contar manzanas invisibles. Vamos a utilizar los deditos para simular esas manzanas. In the first hand, en la primera mano, how many apples are we going to put? ¿Cuántas manzanas vamos a poner? En este caso, deditos. Aquí nos indica una manzana es un dedito. So we only raise one. Solo levantamos un dedito. Plus, más, en la segunda mano, how many apples? ¿Cuántas manzanas? O dedos. Another. One. So what's the total? ¿Cuál es el total de deditos que tenemos alzados? 1 and 2. So the result, number 2. Okay, very good. So this is a second option in which you can perform or do the additions. There is the written way, la forma escrita, or using your hands. Okay, very good. Now, today the activity, my children, appears right here. It's only a review of the topic of today. Es solamente un repaso de lo que acabamos de explicarles para que ustedes en casita con la ayuda de mamá y papá también lo puedan ver, para que el día de mañana, tomorrow, we started with exercises based on additions. Okay, very good. So for this, you only have to count once again the apples and to paint them with your favorite colors. Excellent. That's it for today, my children. I hope that you have an excellent day. Take care. Goodbye.